One of the biggest events, especially for free-to-play players and low spenders inside of Diablo Immortal, is coming to the game in just 3 days. It's called the Mirrored Jewels event. Now, yesterday I spoke about preparing now for Inferno 5. We're about 2 weeks away. A lot of people have been preparing for Inferno 5 already for about a month, but a lot of you haven't even thought about it. We went over all the details of how to prepare for that in yesterday's video, but today we're going to be talking about the Mirrored Jewels event. Although this isn't a new game mode, it's not anything massive as far as gameplay goes. It is massive in the amount of value that you can get. Now you see that I'm standing here at the Elder Rift. I'm going to tell you how to prepare now and all the details you need to know so you don't miss out on this event. So first things first, let's go take a look at what the details are of this event. As you can see from the patch notes here, the Mirrored Jewels event is going to be going on from the 9th through the 13th. 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a 5-day period where you can get yourself involved in this event. It is only a one-time use event. So the first thing that you need to be aware of is there's going to be a button right here in the center of the screen, and it's going to say Mirrored Jewels. Available once only, additional legendary gem drops of the same type. Now there's a lot of things that we learned about this from the last time this event was inside of the game. This is an amazing event. Essentially, you're getting double the value out of your legendary crests. So you're going to want to make sure that you use all 10 of your legendary crests, 3 of them up top and 7 down below. It's worth also noting that it does not matter whether you're using purple eternal legendary crests or red bound legendary crests. For those of you that don't know the difference between a purple and a red, let me show you what we have over here. Purple legendary crest, let me go to my bag and give you a better look here. The purple legendary crests, these ones are going to be able to be sold as far as when the gems come from those legendary crests. For example, if I were to run these 7 legendary crests, I would be getting 7 legendary gems, all of which I could sell in the market. If I wanted to run these legendary crests, the bound ones, any legendary gems that I get from this drop are bound to my account. I cannot sell them. Now, how does this play into effect here for this event, the Mirrored Jewels event? Why does that even matter here? Because the Mirrored Jewels, the additional gems that drop from these legendary crests are all bound. So even if you go ahead and put in 10 purple legendary crests, you will get 10 legendary gems that are unbound that you could sell. And the free ones that drop, the additional gems that drop, are all going to be as if they came from red crests. They will all be bound. So you will be getting yourself, if you use 10 purple crests, you'll be getting 10 legendary gems that you could sell if you want to, and 10 legendary crests that are bound to your account that you could either use or that you could use as gem power or as food to feed into the other gems. So you don't need to worry about, I need to get all purple crests so that I could get twice as many that I could sell. Really, you want to focus on getting 10 legendary crests in here because you can only do it once. Again, looking at the center of the screen, available only once or available once only. If you run this, after you click that button, you have to click that, check that right in the center. Once you check that center button, the Elder Rift that you run into, that's going to be the one time. If you do it with only 3 legendary gems, well, then you're going to be wasting 7 legendary gem slots where you could have gotten additional ones. This is the time where you need to dive back into the game and you need to min-max. You need to get as many of these as you possibly can so that you have 10 to run. How do you get a couple of these? Well, first of all, come on over to the merchant, right? This is where you can get your free ones. You can get 1 free every single week for 1,600 platinum, which again, you can get platinum for free inside of the game. We get 300 every day from running our bounties, and you can get them from selling any gems that you find, or your pets, or your charms. All of that can get you free platinum. Also, you can get yourself an Eternal Legendary Crest, which is one of the purple ones, and you could do that through running a Heliquary with your Warband. You get that one for free. That's 2 legendary crests right there. Of course, you can always craft them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, allow me really quickly to run over to the jeweler to show you. Remember, when you run your Elder Rifts with rare crests or with people, even if you don't run them with any crests whatsoever, you get materials that could be used to craft gems. Crafting gems is super important. For me right now on my account, I'm crafting all my 2-star gems. I don't want to buy any 2-star gems in the market. I want to save that platinum for 5-star gems. So for me right here, if I want to craft a gem, it's going to tell me, look, I could craft an Eternal Legendary Crest, but I need 320 Fading Embers. I get Fading Embers from Elder Rifts. They drop in Elder Rifts when I'm running with party mates, or even when you run by yourself. So you could probably get yourself another free Eternal Legendary Crest just from doing that as well. And you may even have, who knows how many embers saved up. If you didn't know about that and you've been running Elder Rifts inside of the game, you may already have enough to craft yourself a few Eternal Legendary Crests. In addition to that, there's always events going on inside of the game as well that'll be able to drop you stuff. So right now, let's see what kind of events we have going on inside of the game. We have the Phantom Market, Trial of the Hordes. I don't believe that's going to get us any any legendary crests at all. Let's see, no legendary crest there. The Gallery, which is another event that's going on right now. This one, though, is a draw system, so nothing going on there, although you can get legendary crests from that. Bags, they're not going to get you legendary crest. Howler's Hunt, any legendary crests here? It actually looks like all clans on deck may be the only one. No, actually, there is nothing in the game right now to get you legendary crests as of today, me recording this video. So we now know the simple stuff. You want to make sure that you drop in 10 crests. You don't accidentally run 3, because then you'll only get 3 free gems and you won't take full advantage. But also it's worth noting there is a pity system inside of the game. Now my example is not the best example because I haven't run legendary crests in a while. As you can see up top, I'm sitting on 17 regular legendary crests and 7 eternal legendary crests. I essentially save them until I have 10, and then I run them all together. But I was waiting even longer because of this Mirror Gems event, and they don't go away. So I just held on to them. But if you look at this button right over here, this tells you all of the drops that you've had from running your Elder Rifts over the past however long. There is a pity system. What that means is, for every 50 red legendary crests that you run, if you don't get a legendary gem, then the pity system kicks in and you will be guaranteed a legendary gem. There is also a pity system in place for the eternal legendary gems, the purple legendary gems. For every 50 that you run, if you don't get a legendary gem, you will then get a legendary gem drop. Utilizing your crest history, if you're someone other than me, because this is not helping me at all, I'll tell you why, you're going to be able to see what you got from all the crests that you have run, and you can go back quite far. Actually, this has been extended since one of the recent updates. It's shown us even more and more of a time period. So you could actually go back and calculate how many legendary crests you have used and if you got a legendary gem. So you can get a pretty good idea where you sit within that pity system. Now, as I mentioned, unfortunately for me, I have only been running the rare crests. Remember, I've been trying to craft 2-star gems. I wanted these runes. These runes are going to help me craft gems. I obviously have gotten some 1-stars along the way from them, but I don't have any legendary crests run in my history at all, but your history may be very different than mine. Your history may be showing that you've run some legendary crests and you can get an idea. Even if you could only see maybe the last 30 that you've run, you can get a decent idea. Is the pity system in play? Is it not? Do you want to buy some legendary crests from the shop, or do you want to just throw in your luck, throw in the 10 that you get, and see what you get? I can't look over here and tell anything from my history. I could probably go back on my old videos and see when I had gems drop. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but most likely what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take my 10 legendary crests and I'm going to drop them in and I'm going to press my luck and I'm going to get 20 gems from utilizing 10 crests. It's fun. It's free. It's not a massive event, but it is probably an event inside of the game that gives you the most value of any event that you'll ever get inside of Diablo Immortal, especially if you're looking to upgrade your legendary gems, and especially if you are a free-to-play player or a low spender that really doesn't run hundreds of crests per month. This is going to be a big opportunity for you to essentially get twice as many gems that are legendary this month than you can any other month when this event isn't going on. I hope this is helpful. I'm looking forward to it. Again, this is releasing on the 9th, which is only 3 days from today. Make sure that, again, last time saying it, that you click on the Mirrored Jewels button in the center once you have your 10 legendary crests slotted into the side. Make sure that you don't have rare crests in there when you're doing it because you want to get the most value. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take the tips and subscribe so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video. I started a brand new YouTube channel because I can't stop playing this game and I've been uploading to it every single day. The addicting game is Raid Shadow Legends. Now, if you want to join me on my journey inside of the game, I have a QR code that's available for you so that you can get extra rewards when you start playing the game. And we also have a download link in the description that also will give you those same rewards. Now, what is Raid Shadow Legends? It's a champion collector battler game with over 700 different champions and 8 different game modes. My favorite champion that we have right now is my carry champion. We just spoke about this on the channel. We got Kale up to 6 stars, fully ascended with good gear, skills, and masteries all complete. In addition to that, we have 8 different game modes and tons of different character customization opportunities inside of the game. Not only is Raid Shadow Legends an amazing PvE experience where I take on big enemies, but also it offers PvP. And inside of the arena, we will continuously dominate the competition with our strongly well-built PvP team pulling victories in all day. Now, you can get a head start right now by using my QR code or my link in the description to download Raid Shadow Legends and play alongside of me. And when you decide to join me on the journey by downloading the game and coming on over to the Raid channel, let me know in the comments so I can know that you and I are on this journey together. And to make things even better for you, I just started a brand new clan inside of Raid Shadow Legends so that you guys can join me on this journey. I'll also be linking the link to my YouTube channel, Echo Raid Shadow Legends, in the description of this video. Now let's go play some Raid.